evening to those who are, 20 hours ahead or 17 in Australia, New Zealand, or Europeans or even Asian, South African, whatevers. Here we go. So, or the rest of you in the U.S. We've got here some incredible edible, not an egg, but a lime. Really, I wish I had a lemon, but I only have a lime today, but you guys get the visual picture, right? Okay, so limes, or lemons, have plant pectins in them. Fantastic little suckers. And they're great because when you go and you take a lemon and you squeeze it into a glass of warm water, you have now created a fantastic method of detoxifying estrogens in your liver. Yes, because they help bind to those toxins, get them out. A lot of people have inefficient everything. I mean, let's just break it down. They're constipated, they've got the acid reflux, they can't sleep, they're tired in the afternoon, and when you're going through these like very obvious effects from your life, you can't lose weight, something's happening on the inside. So we want to kind of like detoxify very naturally our bodies so we can function properly. I'm just saying. So you take a lemon, you cut it, you squeeze it, you drink it warm in the morning, and it's going to aid in a lot of things. Okay, so it's going to help balance your pH levels in your blood, yes, in your body. It's going to take calcium and oxygen and create a balance in your liver as well. It has uric acid in it for inflammation of the joints. It's going to help with the bile production because we need bile. It's going to help with your sodium balance. It's got vitamin C in it. I mean, the fact that you guys are running towards the supplements, because I get a lot of emails of people trying to figure out, like, what supplements do I take? And I really hate supplements. And I definitely think there's a place for them yet, guys. Yes, there is a place for the supplements. But at that said, y'all are addicted to the external world. And I'm just trying to get it to the internal side of things. People are trying to keto adapt. And what the heck is keto adaptation? Of course, I kind of go into small little snippets of it because people still don't understand that it's high fat, low carbohydrate, and moderate protein, because your body cannot break down all those dense molecules from the protein and use it right away. So a lot of people are just over-proteining themselves pretty much. Yeah, that's like 1 pound per body weight of protein is a bunch of I'm just saying. Okay guys, so today was just a video about the plant pectins, how important they are to help detoxify our livers, because you guys are junked up and things are inefficient. So you don't have to be an alcoholic or someone who's drinking too much soda with high fructose corn syrup that'll junk up your liver. You could just have too many xenoestrogens in your diet. I mean, in your, well, yeah, on the pesticides and plants and water bottles from drinking water bottles and all this in our water source. So what do we need? We need things that will bind to the toxins and get them out. So slice up your lemon. Let's just pretend this is very, very, very yellow. Slice up that puppy because, you know, things like the common cold and getting your stuff out of the bung, the insoluble fibers, the plant pectins, the balance of your calcium and the oxygen for your liver production, potassium, magnesium is fantastic. And that's why I call it the incredible edible egg. I mean, well, not an egg. Kind of looks like an egg. But it should be yellow, like a very lemon. But, I mean, you can use the lime as well. It has those medicinal properties as well. People are always asking me, but when I Google lemons and limes, they have so much sugar. And I'm like, no, dude. No. Because we have the insoluble fiber. We have very, very low glycemic. And in that sense, when you're dealing with something that has a really great source of fiber, the insoluble fibers and the pectins, they are not hitting your blood with kablammy. Yes, that very high spike in insulin. So lemons and limes squeezed with all the frickin' meat coming out of it do not have an insulinogenic effect. So do not be afraid to drink your lemonade warm in the morning or all day long. And it also helps with your stomach acid levels to help digest food, y'all. Fantastic. It's like people always trying to look for the pill as the answer. Like, oh, I'm going to take my omeprazole because these are acid reducing pills that are freaking awful. They're awful. When you reduce when your stomach acid levels have been reduced over time, you can't digest food very well. And that shite just sits in your stomach all day long, creating what? Cortisol. So what do these little puppies do? They help, the plant pectins help get rid of all that junked up cortisol, estrogen, and all the other junk bounded up in your livers. Hola! I just love Mother Nature. The fact that you could go and people are trying to get into a state of ketosis and they're doing things wrong. Well, okay. Tend to overtalk. So a lot of people do things wrong because they don't think about, they think about quick like, okay, I got my macros like this, and I exercise, so why am I not losing weight? And I'm like, you're not losing weight because things are inefficient. You're producing too much cortisol. Which makes me want to talk about adiponectin, but we're going to talk about that in another video about like insulin regulation. But you guys have to realize it took a lifetime to screw up your body. I mean, I'm not smiling because of that. I'm just thinking like, I'm just excited about, wow, you can actually preserve your DNA and get yourself, bam, the business, yeah? It's freaking fantastic. So I was talking to a friend yesterday who's a marathoner, who's not in ketosis. He thinks he is because he's like, doing low carb and he's like doing low fat. I was like, no, dude, you can't do low carb, low fat because you're going to eat yourself up a pray tell. Super lean legs, super skinny arms. He's like, I'm lean. He lifted his shirt and there just really wasn't a lot of defined abdominals. But with keto, because a lot of people find me because they want to lose weight, and I think that's fabulous, but you really need to think about being healthy at the same time. Because the more you think about losing weight, the more your body won't let you. Thoughts create chemical reactions in your body instantaneously. It is the weirdest shit ever. And every single thing that you do in your day is going to affect the rate at which your body is going to burn fat while you sleep, or have a growth hormone effect, or be in a reparative mode. So in my other video, where is it? Where's my anti-host day soul? Okay, well in my other video I had these blue light blocking yellow glasses. They just have to be yellow or orange tinted. And they are the miracle cure for everything, to get into ketosis, to lose weight, to have the energy. They're awesome, and people are like, oh, that's some placebo effect, and I was like, yeah, keep thinking that. Keep thinking that yellow, orange light doesn't block out the blue light. And I know I'm going on tangents because originally I was talking about my incredible edible lemon, just pretend this is a lemon, and about plant pectins and how fabulous they are for people who've got Hashis and guys who've got low T and women who are estrogen dominant. And I know I just went from sleeping aids, but I'm just saying, it's just simple things in life can put you in a state of repair. And you have to think, I'm going to do the keto diet, not because I want to lose weight initially, because I feel like freaking crap. And I'm tired in the middle of the day. And my body doesn't know how to regulate its freaking insulin. So my insulin's either too high, or it's too low, or it's not too low, or it's just not working properly. What the hell is that? Come on, guys. You can't just go on diets and go on the HCG diet and be like, I lost 60 pounds. But you know what you lost as well? Everything else. Your ability to regulate homeostasis. So you lose the weight, you lose a lot of muscle. You're catabolic, which is what I was mentioning with the marathoner doing low carb, low fat. He was totally jacking up all the systems. You guys who do the diets jack up your systems. Sitting at a desk and stressing and not getting the proper nutrients is jacking up your system. Freaking literally, guys, got to stop eating your lunches out and going, well, I don't know what to eat out on keto. I don't know what the big deal is. I should have done a video last night, but I completely forgot because I was all immersed in a conversation. But I ordered salmon, I ordered cabbage, broccoli, and I said, don't give me any of your sauces, give me a ton of butter, and, so I said a ton of butter, and I had a half avocado, and I couldn't have been more happy. It was a fantastic meal. It was amazing balls. It was amazeballs. And so that kind of a meal is going to be medicinal. Drinking my lemon water in the morning is going to be very medicinal. Freaking breathing and doing some diaphragmatic breathing to get out some of that freaking cortisol that's just jacking you up. Putting on those glasses, like I used to say, there's certain things were my number one supplementation for keto, like sleep. No, the actual thing you want to get is the blue light blocking glasses. It's the weirdest thing ever. It'll reset your circadian rhythm and get you sleeping well so your body can repair and you can grow. But then you can't just do that. You have to be detoxifying. And to detoxify, you gotta stop being so freaking hard on yourself, you guys. Your mind is a reflection of your body. It is. And you're not going to get muscle. And you're not going to drop body fat if you're stressing about what you look like. Forget about it. Think about feeling freaking good. I want to feel good for the first time in my life. Because the second you think that, your body is releasing hormones and endorphins and serotonin and dopamine, and your body starts to repair. But when you run for the coffee and you're running for the juice because you're like, oh, I heard that juicing my breakfast. No, you don't want to take freaking simple carbohydrates, plant carbohydrates, and start juicing them and take out all your insoluble fiber. That's a problem, because now you've just raised the sugar level because there's less fiber. The rate at which those carbohydrates now are going to hit your blood is going to be creating that insulinogenic effect. So be careful, guys. I think that's it. Yes, that's it. It was really just a video about lemons and limes, and that doesn't take much. So I like to kind of digress a little bit and talk about other aspects of your keto adaptation, crossing over that bridge, learning how to use ketones. Because you're either using ketones or you're not. If you've got ketones in your blood and you have glucose is always going to win, and that is why your energy and your workouts and your emotions are going to be like this. So do simple practices like get enough sodium in, drink some lemon water, consider everything that you feel, sleep quality, strength, the quality of your muscle growth. If you are estrogen dominant, you're probably going to have some clogged up liver, which goes back to my lemon water and the warm in the morning that can bind to the toxin to get it out. So your body can flush, start functioning properly. And all that cortisol will go, and then the keto adaptation will go, and you'll feel fantastic. Okay, guys, that's it. If you want to learn more, go to stephanieperson.com or Stephanie the Business Person on my fan page, on my Facebook, because I'm there every day answering questions. That's really the best way to kind of chat with me if you got a question like this, because my YouTube is exploding and I can't get to everyone. I'm like, oh my god, I pretty sure I put out a video and then blammy. And then people are still responding from videos, from the videos like a year ago, and I'm like, I can't keep up. So go to my Facebook, and if the young people out there, or not even young people, because we're all young up here, go to my Instagram, which is Stephanie Ketogenic, to learn more about how to feel fantastic, preserve your DNA at any age, do freaking muscle ups, get ripped and shredded without compromising your health. Peace out, guys.